Hello all, my name's Chris, I'm from the Garden Kitchen and Bar, and we just thought in these sort of tough times we'd like to get in and have a bit of a fun time with the family in the kitchen. And today we're going to make a really simple, semi-nutritious muesli bar. The ingredients are very simple, it's something that you should have in all of your pantries, but if not, very simple trip down to the supermarket to gather what you need. This is the hot ingredients. What we have here is 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. We've got some almond butter, half a cup. Can be used in any sort of form, so almond butter, peanut butter, you can use Nutella if you like as well. Next, we've also got the brown sugar here, which is 3/4 of a cup. This is 3/4 or half a cup of honey and half a cup of the coconut oil. So that will turn into liquid. Basically what this is going to do is just brine it and bring everything together. And when we do bake it, this will also caramelize, and the chocolate, which I'll show you later, will run through it also. Then we'll move on to the dry ingredients. So what we have here is just some Carmen's granola. I've got some trail mix here, which is just 1.5 cups, and then 1.25 cups of rice bubbles. So this, as I said, makes all of the dry ingredients. I've also got some desiccated coconut, 120 grams of dark chocolate buttons, 1/4 cup of plain flour, and some cinnamon and some salt. A real step to make sure that we combine all the ingredients is just into a small saucepan. Just put in your paste, the honey, and the coconut butter. So what we're going to do is just take it over to the stove, just warm it. We don't really want it boiling because then it will have potential to split. So if we pop over here, we'll get that started. Basically here, we're just warming down the ingredients. So once again, this is basically what's going to hold all the muesli and all the other components together while it bakes, just while we're waiting for this to go down. So when you do actually bake it, it is going to remain quite soft, and as this cools and it dries, that's when the muesli bar is going to come to fruition. So the stage we're up to now is we've melted all the ingredients over here. So what I'm going to do is just pour this into a mixing bowl. You can see there's still a few little chunks in there, but that's okay because as we fold through the almond butter will melt through again. So what we need to do now is the sugar we're going to tip in. Alright, so we're going to stir the sugar in here, the vanilla essence, and also a little bit of salt and some cinnamon powder. Okay, so again, you can just see that's still nice and melty, haven't boiled at all, so that's fine, ready to go. Okay, so next, desiccated coconut. That's gonna go in, that's gonna thicken a little bit. Okay, next, the granola mix. So you'll see it'll really start to combine through here. Okay, see it's all starting to come together. At this point, while the mixture is still warm, we add in the chocolate. And that again is going to fold through. The plain flour. We give that a good mix in. It's really starting to come together a lot more thick now. Again, you don't want to overwork it too much, otherwise it might tend to go a bit dense while you bake. Okay, that looks great. Chocolate's coming right through. The final two steps is the trail mix with a little bit of the raisins in there, and rice bubbles, again, just a textural component. So the mix does look quite dry, but again, once that bakes and everything melts through, it's going to come up really nice. Okay, so now we're on to the fun part. So, as I mentioned, it's a really simple recipe, but one that really comes out good, really good for kids. So now all we need to do is just get a little cake tin. It depends on what size you want to do. I like it a little bit thicker. So I'm going to condense it into a smaller pan with higher sides. So now it's literally just pouring the mix into the pan. Make sure it's pre-lined with some baking paper, otherwise it has the potential to stick. Basically what you want to do is push it down fairly firm, because a little bit of the edges will dry out, but it's got honey in it, it's got the chocolate, so it shouldn't be too bad. So while all this is happening, make sure that we've got your oven on at 170 degrees preheated. And it's going to take about 25 to 30 minutes, depends how you like it. If you like your muesli bars a bit softer, probably go 20 minutes. If you like them firm, you probably go up to about 30 minutes. That, again, is just a personal preference. So I like mine sort of in the middle, so we'll probably go 25 minutes. Okay, so now we've got the pan ready to go. The muesli slice is looking fantastic. We're just gonna pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. So our muesli bar has just come out of the oven now. So as you can see, I'm just letting it cool down inside the pan so that it doesn't crack or crumble. Smells amazing. Can't wait to have a look when it's ready to cut. So now it's ready to slice. It's quite firm, which is good, but still quite soft in the middle. As you can see, it's come out quite nice, and now I just cut it into small little bars. We can just put onto the final portion of this cooking demonstration will be just the garnish. So all we need to do, I've just got here some yogurt thickened with a little tiny bit of icing sugar, so not to make it too sweet. We just want to drizzle. And there we have it, muesli slice with a yogurt topping. Hope you enjoy and hope to see you again in another cooking demonstration shortly. Thank you.